Hello. I'm making a video and reviewing. I'm making a video and review 2019 movie called Shazam. I give it an 8 out of 10 because I don't think this plot makes really a whole lot of sense. It just makes me it just makes me question what's going on in the movie, and it's one of those movies, and like, it's one of those movies that, like, make less sense the more you think, the more, you know, it just, like, makes less sense of a movie when you start talking about the plot and of the movie, and the plot of the movie, I'm not really sure the plot of the movie even matters. It feels more like window dressing. The plot of the movie is more of a distraction from what this movie put the most effort in. This movie put the most effort into definitely the comic book action, not as much as the story. But I still enjoy this as an 8 out of 10. It makes as much sense as Turtles 3 or RoboCop 3. But it's a little not as memorable as RoboCop 3, but more memorable than Turtles 3, I think. Or not, I'm not sure. I forget the movie I was reviewing on this video. Shazam. Oh yeah, Shazam gets an 8 out of 10. I enjoy Shazam for what it was. Enough to give it an 8 out of 10 as a guilty pleasure in my book. That's an 8 out of 10. Also, it's just not that bad. This is not that great. It's like it's 8 out of 10, you know? Enough to give it a guilty pleasure for me. Well, it's a guilty pleasure for me, okay? And, happy Thanksgiving, everyone, my audience. And, now I'm going to talk about another video. Make another review in the same video. I'm going to talk about a Marvel Studios movie made by Marvel Studios. I give this movie's my review on the movie called Eternals. That may never get a follow-up. Well, we may never see these characters again in the MCU, also known as the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you know? And, so, this is their only outing of them being on screen. Then we're going to get to see them probably. Not going to see them for a while, probably, in the Marvel Universe. Or anytime soon, since just because they're doing a soft reboot and it's around the corner. What do I think of the movie Eternals? I think it's as pointless as the first X-Men movie. A bunch of build-up to a bunch of nothing. A bunch of explanation with no payoff. It's like this, the whole movie feels like it's just filler until we get to the climax of the movie. Like, all the movie does is explain, and kill off one of the Eternals off screen, and flashes back to how one of the Eternals turns out they were betrayed by one of their own. And, you know, it's not really that interesting. What is interesting is about this movie is one thing that is I thought that was interesting about the movie is the aliens that created the Internals. What they call this. I forget what they call it, the creatures that created the Internals in this movie. The creators of the Internals are cool designs, and they're interesting, design looking. I forget what they call themselves in the movie. Not the Internals, the bosses of the Internals that created the Internals. Anyways, so, I give this movie, Eternals, a 8 out of 10. Enough to say, it's alright. I watched it. It's a movie. Not one of my favorites, but I don't know if it's my favorite, one of my favorite comic book. It's not my favorite comic book movie, but it's fine. It's a nice guilty pleasure of a movie. A 8 out of 10 Eternals gets for me. I give the movie Marvel's Eternals a 8 out of 10. The more I'm thinking about, that's too generous. I'm going to bump it down a bit. I think I'll give Eternals a 7 out of 10. Because it's lacking a certain amount of imagination and fun to the movie. And nothing matters in the movie, feels like, again. And so my thoughts on Internals is too average to be a guilty pleasure. I give it a 7 out of 10. My review on Eternals. That's why I give Eternals a 7 out of 10 and Shazam a 8 out of 10 in this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, my audience. Happy Thanksgiving. And hit the thumbs up if you like this video. And on my old videos, hit the thumbs up. And subscribe to my content, please, by hitting the subscribe button. And that's, you get subscribe by hitting the bell first and hit the subscribe button. That's how you get subscribed. Those who haven't subscribed to me. Happy Thanksgiving, good night, and goodbye. That's my review on Shazam and Eternals. I'm Jake Allengram. That's my thoughts on the movies, Eternals, and Shazam. Goodbye.